Hello and good evening. Welcome to the virtual transfer fair for all Virginia students, sponsored by the Virginia Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admission Counselors and StriveScan. Thank you for joining us. We have a few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. And this has been just one of many different sessions hosted for the virtual transfer fair for all Virginia students. So be sure to check out this session's recording as well as the other session recordings in about a week's time on the same website where you registered, strivescan.com/Virginia. I would now like to turn it over to our presenters. We'll first be hearing from Randolph College. Oh goodness. Oh, looks like I was on mute there. I'm sorry about that. First time that's ever happened. So I'm sorry about that. Welcome everyone to the virtual transfer fair for all Virginia students, sponsored by Virginia Association. I think I did say that. I'm not sure. Could someone tell me if my sound was on when I was introducing everyone?
Yeah, you were on.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, Penelope, we can see your screen and I can see you, but you're muted. So sorry about that. I got a little mixed up there.
Okay. All right. Hello. I'm Penelope Doss, and I'm presenting for Randolph College in Lynchburg, Virginia. We're a small liberal arts and sciences college, about 600 students. We offer 30 majors, 43 minors, and 3 graduate programs. Randolph College is a popular choice for transfer students. We have a growing population of transfers and commuter students. Our local students get special discounts, and our transfer students work closely with advisors and professors to make that transition easy and to finish in 2 years. All students with need receive additional institutional aid. The FAFSA is highly recommended. Up to 68 transfer credits are accepted. Transfer credit evaluations and academic advising is provided before you commit. So once you apply to Randolph, and then I will be in touch with you personally as your transfer coordinator. I will ask for your transcripts, every community college you've been to. I will have those looked at by an advisor, and I will send you that credit evaluation. And then for special circumstances, we might even do academic advising before you even commit. And new for 2021-2022, Randolph College is starting a Take Two curriculum. And this is going to increase student work-life balance, improve focus and learning, and allow more time for academic support. Now, what does this look like? It means that you're only going to take 2 classes for 7 weeks at a time for 4 classes a semester. We're going to have Wednesdays off. We're going to call them Wildcat Wednesdays. That gives you time for internships, jobs, study, catch up, get some sleep, whatever you need to do, and also to be involved in activities. And it's great for transfer students who are usually have jobs. So at least you know you'll be able to get your hours in on Wednesdays. Applying to Randolph is free and easy. We have an online app. We'll take the Common app. There's no
Penelope, I'm really sorry to interrupt.
No fee for applying, and we'll help you along the way. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're having a little bit, I think maybe it's an internet issue, but your sound's a little broken up and sometimes the slides aren't transitioning well. So it's kind of getting stuck halfway. So I just wanted to let you know if you wanted to take a couple minutes, and we could always just cycle you back to the end and make sure we can get this all situated. Penelope, are you there?
Yeah, it's probably my internet, but I think we can carry on if it's not. Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Just wanted to let you know.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Can you hear us?
Well, maybe I need to move to the end and
Okay,
check out my internet and see what's
absolutely.
going
We
on.
can definitely do that for sure.
Yes.
Okay. And if you need to log out and pop back in, that's perfectly fine. I'll just keep watching for you in the chat. I'm sorry, in the RCP. All right, well, thank you for everyone for managing through that technical difficulties. We've all been there with Zoom in 2020. So thanks, Eric, for popping up. Yes, we are going to move now to Randolph-Macon College.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for giving me some time and space to talk about Randolph-Macon College. So my name is Eric Snader. I'm the Transfer Admissions College for the Randolph-Macon College Yellow Jackets. We are in the town of Ashland, Virginia. That's about 20 miles north of Richmond, about 90 miles south of Washington, D.C. So during this 6-minute session, I just want to talk a little bit about some general facts and figures about our school. Primarily, we are a small private liberal arts college. We were founded in the year 1830 in the town of Boynton, Virginia. We migrated up to Ashland in the 1860s, partly to be close to the incoming railway system that was being built at the time, and which is still operational today. We do have an Amtrak station right on our campus. I mentioned that we're a small private liberal arts college. Our student body is about 1,530 students strong. Of those students, 53% identify as female and 47% identify as male. In addition, 78% of our students are coming from in-state here in Virginia. 22% are coming from places as close as Maryland, Carolinas, Delaware, and as far as across the globe. 23% of our students are identifying as being racially diverse. Two of the hallmarks of the Randolph-Macon experience would be our academics and our student life programs. So particularly because we are a small private liberal arts college, we're able to offer a really great student to faculty ratio of 11:1 and an average class size of 16 students per class. We have a variety of majors, minors, and pre-professional programs that you can choose from. Some of our most popular majors, all of which are open to our incoming transfer students with the exception of our Bachelor's of Nursing degree. Some of our most popular majors are psychology, business, pre-med, cybersecurity, and criminology are two vastly growing programs at our school as well. In either case, one of the things that Randolph-Macon really excels at is providing personal care, whether it's during the course of this admissions process. As your transfer counselor, I'm here to walk through that entire process with you, providing you as much hands-on care as you need and as much personal attention as you need. But you also receive that at the classroom level. I mentioned that our average class size is 16 students per class and our student to faculty ratio is 11:1. That gives you a really great opportunity to get to know your peers really well, to get to know your professors really well. A lot of our professors hold open office hours, so you can meet with them after class and receive additional aid for coursework and assignments that you might have. They also provide mentorship for a lot of our students. A lot of our students will point to their professors as being their strongest advocates when it comes to helping build out resumes, finding jobs and internships, providing references for potential employers, all that kind of stuff. In addition, we do have a really strong study abroad program. Part of that is due to our wonderful programs, but another part of that is due to the fact that we also hold a J term. So we have 4 months in the spring semester and 4 months in the fall semester. And then in the middle, we have a 1-month January term where students can take an intensive course of study. They can study abroad during that time with a Randolph-Macon professor and other Randolph-Macon students, which is a little bit different than your traditional semester-long or year-long program, which we do also offer. And then students can also participate in a full-time 40-hour-a-week internship during that J term as well. Like I said, our professors and faculty prove to be strong advocates for our students, but another strong resource for our students is our Edge Career Center, which we affectionately call the application to your education. Ultimately, Randolph-Macon is passionate about helping you find success in whatever way that looks like for you after your time here in the classroom. We also have a very strong community, a community of support. a community of acceptance here at Randolph-Macon. Some of the ways that we do that is fostering really strong student life. So we have Greek life. We have over 80 different clubs and organizations active on our campus. We have a really vibrant residence life on our campus as well. Varsity sports teams that compete at the Division III level of the Old Dominion Athletic Conference. All that kind of stuff. If you would like to learn more, please feel free to contact me personally. Unfortunately, I don't have tons and tons of time to talk about everything that Randolph-Macon has to offer for you tonight. But my contact information will be up at the end of this slideshow. A particular note for our transfer application, you can apply either through the common application or directly through our website through our RMC application. And important deadlines to note are if you are looking to apply for the spring semester, our deadline is going to be December 1st. And if you're looking to apply for the fall semester, our transfer deadline will be June 1st. In terms of the specifics of transferring at RMC, obviously it's a little bit different anywhere that you go, but we really try to make it as easy and seamless as possible, both for students transferring in from 2-year institutions and 4-year institutions. We do have a transfer equivalency guide up on our website that helps students to understand exactly how many credits they can expect to transfer over to Randolph-Macon. We generally have a really great track record of transferring students' credits over. We do transfer up to 75 credits onto our transcript. In addition, we do have a guaranteed admissions agreement with all VCCS schools, as well as Richard Bland Community College. So all of the information for what the requirements for that would be up on our website, but primarily it's students coming in with both an associate's degree and at least a 3.0 GPA. If you're interested in that, please feel free to contact me. We are also a Phi Theta Kappa honor roll school that's recognized by Phi Theta Kappa, which we're very proud of. But like I said, through this whole process, you will receive personalized support from me. So please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'm quickly running out of time, so I do also want to provide this information for you as well. We do offer merit-based and needs-based aid to our students, especially with our merit-based scholarships. You can see here the cutoff points of where you might qualify based off of your cumulative GPA. But again, this is my contact information. If there's absolutely anything that I can be doing to help, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to talk with you and meet with you and help you in whatever way that I can. Thank you so very much for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Eric, for presenting more about Randolph-Macon College. Our next presentation will be from Regent University.
Can everybody see that?
Yes, looks good. And we can hear you, Caitlin, as well.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Caitlin Irvin, and I am so excited to be able to talk with you this evening about Regent University and how we can help you to discover your future here at Regent. So one thing I'll mention, we are a private Christian liberal arts university, and we are extremely transfer friendly. We have over 4,400 undergraduate students. They come from all over the country, from 90 other countries, and they represent 40 different denominations as well. As far as transferring to Regent, if you are working towards a bachelor's degree, we accept up to 90 credit hours that you can transfer. And if you're working towards an associate's degree, we accept 48 credit hours towards that degree as well. A little bit about Regent. We have a rich history of just strong academics and receiving a lot of different awards for those academics. We're actually one of 23 universities across the country to receive an A rating for our liberal arts curriculum. We are in the top 5% of most affordable Christian universities in the country. And 90% of our faculty hold the highest degree in their field. This is usually a PhD. But what's really unique is that most of them not only teach in academia, but they also work actively in the disciplines which they teach. So that's a great resource for you as a student because they're able to help you as you're preparing for graduation and the next steps beyond. We have over 11,000 students total, depending, a lot of those study online, and then we have this more intimate community of around 1,300 students that are here on campus. And because of that, our student to faculty ratio is 17:1, and our average class size is around 17 students. So that is really beneficial for you as a student because it gives you that opportunity to network more directly with your peers and receive more personalized instruction from your professors. So we really value that smaller classroom dynamic. And last but not least, I'll mention that last year we gave over $24 million in institutional aid and scholarships. And so we've got lots of different ways that we can help you fund your education, including transfer specific opportunities there. In addition, we offer over 135 different programs of study. Yes, we are a liberal arts university, but we also offer programs in STEM as well. So everything from the arts, communication, law, nursing, psychology, you name it. We have many, many different programs. We even have programs that are a little bit more customizable and interdisciplinary programs as well. And here at Regent, we offer a wide range of different types of degrees, all the way from professional certifications and associate's degrees, all the way up to PhD. So no matter what you're interested in, you will benefit from the breadth and depth of those resources as a student. So let's talk a little bit about transfer credit. We do accept what would be considered traditional transfer credit, where you've taken college courses already, you've earned a C or better in those classes, and you can transfer them directly to Regent. We also accept different forms of non-traditional transfer credit. For instance, you know, if you've taken any types of tests like CLEP tests, AP, if you have a military joint services transcript from military experience, we'll take a look at that. We also have an opportunity if you have a lot of experience from your work or other study, you have the ability to put together a portfolio of your experiential credit, and we will take a look at that and evaluate that to see if you can transfer those as well. So that's a really unique thing that we offer. So here's a look at our tuition for on campus. We have frozen our tuition because of COVID right now. And I would direct you to this link on the slide. It's to our net price calculator, where you can plug in your personal variables and it'll help to calculate what the cost would be for you. Over 85% of our students, they don't pay this initial sticker price. We do help them out with scholarships and aid and grant money as well. So there's a lot of different options there. Definitely go ahead and take a look at that net price calculator. Same thing, here is our online pricing. It's a little bit different depending on what works best for you. And here at Regent, I just want to assure you that we don't want you to just enroll and then we're going to leave you hanging to figure it out the rest of the way. Not at all. We're here to support you every step of the way. And so there's a lot of different resources to help you out there. And finally, I'd like to say if you're interested in applying, you can either apply online or call one of our admissions counselors and they can waive the $50 application fee for you. So thank you so much. Have a great evening.
Great. Thank you so much, Caitlin, for sharing more about Regent. Our next presentation will be from Roanoke College.
Okay, can everyone see?
We can definitely see that, but we do see on the side of your screen, like the expert PDF side, so it's not filling the
okay.
screen if you want to change to maybe a presentation type view. Okay.
There we go. That good?
Looks great.
Okay.
And I can hear
All
you
right.
as well.
Okay, so my name is Pat Ladon, and I am the transfer counselor at Roanoke College, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the school. Roanoke is considered a nationally ranked college. Every year we are included in numerous rankings and receive top accolades for our students, faculty, and learning teaching environment. We are located in Salem, Virginia, and close to Roanoke, Virginia. And we always say we have the perfect location because we're in a really nice college town where you can walk downtown. There's coffee shops and restaurants and Chick-fil-A and breweries and everything you really need in a nice little college town. But we're also really fortunate that we're about 6 miles or about 9 to 10 minutes away from Roanoke, where if you want the larger city environment, international restaurants, museums, airport, malls, movie theaters, all of that. It's very close. So we have the small town as well as the large city. And then of course we're near the mountains and we have so many wonderful opportunities for students that like doing things outdoors. We're close to Blue Ridge Parkway, Appalachian Trail. So we love we always say we have the perfect location. We have a little over 2,000 students. Traditionally, we have students from close to 40 states, sometimes over 40 states, and usually about 30 countries. Small classes, small student faculty ratio. And one of the things we're proud of is we have over 1,000 career mentors. This is where our young faculty mentor students. So if you want a faculty mentor that will help you with your career choice or your the major that you want to study, going on to graduate school, whatever, you can be matched with someone and they will work with you throughout the 4 years and after you graduate. Over 50 different majors, actually over 100 different total programs when you include majors, minors, concentrations, etc. Recently added engineering science. We have numerous majors in education. I would say that our largest departments are our business department, our psychology, of course, our sciences, education, and our criminal justice program. But we have everything from theater to accounting to art, stage management. We have a really nice variety of options for students. Our core curriculum is kind of unique. It's one of a kind where we took those gen ed courses that everybody has to take, about a 30-year coursework would be a gen ed, and we put topics or themes to them. So now most of you as transfer students we will transfer in courses that will substitute in. So you will, which will cover a lot of these gen ed courses, but should you still need to take a few of our gen ed courses while you're here, that's fine. You'll find that you actually really will enjoy them with the topics and themes that they have. One of my favorite examples is Intro to Statistics. Should you need to still take a stats course and when you arrive, you'll have 5 choices to pick from where the topics and themes and research and math and stats and everything will be wrapped around a theme of sports or healthcare. We have one, does gun control save lives? But there's a whole variety of them. So you can kind of get the idea of, you kind of pick a topic or theme that interests you for the different gen ed classes. Our students really like this approach. We also have a lot of different opportunities for students. Of course, we have art. You don't have to be an art major to participate in the art programs and the pottery classes, photography, that sort of thing, of theater. A lot of opportunities to participate in theater as well as music. So, and you don't have to be majoring in those areas to participate in those activities and core classes and other opportunities. Service learning, every year we build a habitat house right on campus in a large parking lot. And then they roll it away to locate somewhere in Roanoke, something we're very proud of. And our students are very proud of, plus lots of other different opportunities with service learning. Of course, internships, the majority of our students do an internship of some sort, and then research. Every single department on our campus has an opportunity for research, whether it's in sociology, psychology, or the sciences, whatever you want to do, you want to research, we will we have faculty that will make that happen for you. And of course, our study away programs, we have a May term. So if you just want to get your feet wet and study away or study abroad for a little bit, 3 weeks a year, you can do that. Or you can do the semester programs or the full year programs too. Our students go on to do all kinds of things. Many of them go back to the states where they're from, whether that's California, New Hampshire, Texas, Florida, wherever. A lot of them are choosing to stay in Roanoke because it's such a nice city for young professionals. But many go on to graduate school, and our faculty will work with you really closely to make sure you get into the graduate school of your choice, as well as get into a job career that you're heading towards. Over 100 different clubs on campus. We have all kinds of things, ranging from Beekeepers Club to our new esports, just all kinds of organizations. So if there's a club that you're interested in that we don't have, it's really easy to start it up. We're NCAA Division III. We have 22 different athletic teams. We recently added swimming, and the first 2 years they did really well. And we have added wrestling. So we're excited about that. We also have a huge intramural program as well as club sports. I know you're interested in our financial aid program. This lists the different scholarships for our transfers. We have merit scholarships, Phi Theta Kappa scholarships, in-state awards, out-of-state awards, military benefits. So I will work with you on that when you apply, but our students, we give out a lot of financial aid. We will also accept the Common App or our online app. We are enrolling admissions. I've posted here a couple of the kind of priority dates, but we'll work with you at any time to make it happen for you to be able to enroll. We need your high school transcript, college transcripts, and I'll help you with that too. Anyway, so this is the last slide. This has my contact information. So if you happen to have a camera and you want to take a picture of that, my name is Patricia. I go by Pat, and I'm happy to work with you through email, through phone, evenings, Saturdays, Sundays, whatever. Just look forward to working with you and helping you through the application, financial aid, and the orientation and the enrollment process. So I think that's it in a nutshell.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Pat, for sharing more with us about Roanoke. Our next presentation now will be from St. Vincent College.
All right. Good evening. My name is Sharon Nimke, and I'm the transfer coordinator at St. Vincent College. We are a coeducational, nationally ranked private Catholic liberal arts college. So not only would you be taking your major designated courses, but you'll also be taking, your English, philosophy, theology, and that just makes you more well-rounded and marketable whenever it comes time for employment or to go on to grad school. And we are Benedictine Catholic. We are the first and the largest in the United States. As for our location, we are located in southwestern Pennsylvania in Westmoreland County, which is about 5 hours from Richmond, 5.5 from Roanoke, and 3 from Winchester. So it's definitely doable in a day, even a half a day. So if you want to go home for a long weekend or even for breaks, you can definitely do that. But you're far enough away where you can gain that sense of independence, be a little bit farther away from home. As far as stats for in the classroom, our total undergraduate population is about 1,500 students. We like to see about 400 per class, but our student to teacher ratio is 11:1. So you definitely get that individualized attention from your professors. We have no TAs, so you have the best that St. Vincent has to offer. And 92% of our faculty hold a PhD or their terminal degree. The St. Vincent difference, 55% of all courses have fewer than 20 students. Now, like I said, everyone has to take their general courses, so those will be larger, but we usually max those out at about 25. And then once you get into your major designated courses, they become smaller. I'm a grad of St. Vincent, and I had a class the size of 8, so your professors definitely get to know you, so be sure to leave a good impression on them because they will remember you. 100% of our students have a faculty advisor. 16% of our faculty are Benedictines. And they are faculty members in an array of majors. So anything from music to biology to business. So there's a good chance that you'll have a monk as a professor. And 98% of our 2019 graduates are employed in their field, doing service, or seeking advanced degrees. So that's a great number. We really pride ourselves on keeping that number high, as that's well above the national average. As for our undergraduate programs, we offer over 50, and they're housed in 3 of our different schools: our Arts, Humanities, Social Sciences, our Boyer School of STEM and Nursing, and then our McKenna School of Business and Government. So our most popular majors are bio, or the pre-med field, business administration, computer science or cybersecurity, criminology, education, and psychology. So again, these are just some of our more popular majors, but again, we offer over 50. And if you go to our website under academics, you'll find them all listed there, as well as with the curriculum. And in the spring, we did webinars. So if you want to watch those are recorded, so you could hear from the chair of our departments, as well as faculty, staff, as well as current students and alumni. Now, as for transfer admission requirements, we'll need an application for admission. We accept both the Common App or our own St. Vincent app. We have it in paper or on our website, and we are currently waiving the application fee through December 1. So get it in sooner rather than later. We'll need your official final high school transcript, as well as SAT or ACT scores if you've taken them, your official college transcript from all institutions attended, and then the last thing is the Dean of Students reference form from your current or your last attended college, if you're taking a gap year or gap semester. And that's just a reference to the former Dean of Students to our Dean of Students, saying that you're in good standing with the institution. I would like to also note that we accept up to 96 credits for a 4-year from a 4-year school and 62 from a 2-year school. As for our scholarships and grants, just kind of a generalization, awards are based off of GPA. We offer up to $19,000 per year, and we have some stackable grants on top of that: first generation, out of state, and our Benedictine Pastors grant. So some of those are need-based, and again, add us to your FAFSA, and our financial aid office will see what your state and federal eligibility is. As for student life, we offer more than 50 clubs. You can see the different types here, but our big ones are Student Government Association and Activities Programming Board, APB as we call them. It's a student-run club that hosts all the events on campus. They host about 45 events in 15 weeks, so they're very busy, but it just means that there's always something to do, and they've adjusted quite nicely with creating events that adhere with the COVID-19 guidelines. St. Vincent, we also offer over 24 NCAA Division III sports for men and women. We are part of the PAC, or the President's Athletic Conference. But if you're not really looking to play for the actual institution, we also have club sports and intramurals, which they're pretty competitive. Students have a lot of fun with, and also everyone likes to come out and support both intramurals and our actual sports teams. And I definitely encourage you to come visit us, participate in a Bearcat Day. You can speak to admission, faculty, athletic coaches, tour our campus, and interact with students. We are accepting on-campus visits as well as virtual visits. So it's really your preference, whatever you feel most comfortable with at this time. This can all be found on our website, and you can also find our events listed there. We ask to allow up to 2 weeks for a visit to be arranged, just to be sure that we can, secure everything that you would like to do, but most of the time we can arrange the visit a lot sooner than that. And then finally, here's my contact information. Please feel free to reach out to me via email, phone, text. If you need anything, please don't hesitate. I look forward to hearing from you and working with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sharon, for sharing more about St. Vincent College. Our next school will be Shenandoah University.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Kelsey Szymanski. I'm the Assistant Director for Transfer Recruitment at Shenandoah. Now, if you are not familiar with Shenandoah, we are located in Winchester, Virginia. We're in the beautiful Shenandoah Valley. And we do have a variety of different programs for our students. So we're a small but comprehensive university. So we have just over 4,000 students total, spread across our 8 different schools and divisions. Now, our largest school is the College of Arts and Sciences. That's for our students who are interested in history, English, those liberal arts majors. It's also home to our Division of Applied Technology, where we have programs in virtual reality and cybersecurity, and our Division of Education and Leadership for those of you who may be looking at teacher licensure. Our conservatory has programs in music, theater, and dance, which for a conservatory is a bit different. Most conservatories will only have a theater program or a music program. We have 3 different disciplines, and there's plenty of opportunities for those students to collaborate across those areas. Our School of Nursing is a direct entry nursing program. So for our transfer students, you complete your prerequisites at your community college and then transfer to Shenandoah, and you will have a seat on day 1 in that nursing program. Our School of Business is AACSB accredited, and what that accreditation just means to you is that it's only given to the top 5% of business schools. We're one of the small schools to receive that accreditation, so we're really proud of that. And then we have our graduate programs in the School of Health Professions as well as the School of Pharmacy. And if you're already thinking about graduate school, we do have some really great articulation agreements for our undergraduate students. We reserve a limited number of seats in our graduate programs for Shenandoah students. So if that's something that you're interested in, I'm happy to tell you more about that as well. Shenandoah is part of the I Am Learning program, so all of our students do receive a MacBook Pro, an iPad, and an Apple Pencil. And so this not only assures you that you're going to be all on the same learning platform, but it also helps you keep up with the changing technology that we're seeing come out every single year. So this will be technology that you're going to have as a student at Shenandoah. We have a help desk that can work with any repairs and give you a loaner if it needs to be sent out, so you're not going to have to worry about being without your technology. Now, I know that we're all social distancing right now and we're not traveling abroad, but I really can't talk about Shenandoah without talking about a big piece of our mission statement, which is that we want to create global learners. And we have a lot of different ways that we do that through traditional study abroad opportunities where you can study abroad for a semester or a full year. We have short global experiential learning trips where our students travel abroad for about 2 weeks and you earn 3 credits worth of coursework for that. And then we have our most popular option, which is our Global Citizenship Project. This is completely funded by the university. It is a free experience for our students that happens over spring break. It's very competitive. Students do have to apply for it. We break them up into 5 groups with other students, staff, and faculty, and they just get to have an experience a new culture. So that's paid for by the university. That's not for course credit. It's just an experience that we offer our students. Now, back on campus, we do have a very active Hornet life. Our students participate in over 80 different clubs and organizations that range from academic to fun clubs and organizations. And it's very easy for you to start up your own club if there's something that you're passionate about as well. All it takes is you and one other student, and then a faculty or staff sponsor, and your first year of funding will actually be covered by Student Life. We are part of the Old Dominion Athletic Conference. We are a Division III school. We have 22 different sports teams. That's 11 men's teams and 11 women's teams. And because we're such a small university, there's a good chance that you're going to have a student athlete in one of your classes. So we really encourage you to go out and support them. All of their games are going to be free to you. In addition to free athletic performances, we have over 400 free performances a year at Shenandoah. I mentioned our conservatory that has programs in music, theater, and dance. These students are incredibly talented. We really encourage you to go out and support them as well, because you never know, that student could end up on Broadway someday and you can say that you saw them when they were a student at Shenandoah. Now, as a student, you are going to have all of these different free support services that are going to be available to you. This includes learning resources where we offer free peer tutoring, the Writing Center, Math Enrichment Center. We offer free counseling by a licensed counselor on campus or via Zoom. And they even do same-day appointments because sometimes students don't know if they're having a bad day until the day happens. So we do allow for walk-ins. Our Wellness Center is staffed with a RN as well as a nurse practitioner to take care of our students, whether that's they just need a flu shot or maybe they're just not feeling well. They've been really able to take care of our students, especially during COVID-19. Career Services is available to you starting day 1 on campus, and they will be with you even after that you graduate. They can do resume prep with you, mock interviews, they do networking dinners, anything that you need to help jumpstart your career or help you with grad school, career services is available. So now that I've talked a little bit about Shenandoah, I do want to talk about that admissions process. We operate on rolling admission, so there is still time for you to get your application in for the spring semester. And for the fall semester, we have a suggested deadline of June 1st. But again, there's plenty of time. We encourage early submission. Once you submit your application, all that we need from you is your official transcripts from each institution you've attended. We look to see that you have a cumulative day of GPA of a 2.0 or higher, and then we're typically able to release that decision to you within a week. Now, if you do have any additional questions, there's our contact information. You can feel free to email, call, or text us. You'll work with myself or one of our other 2 admissions counselors. We look forward to seeing you on campus.
Great. Thank you so much, Kelsey, for sharing more about Shenandoah. All right, and to wrap us up tonight, we are really excited to welcome Randolph College back in line to the group to present. So Penelope, we are ready when you are.
Okay, can you hear me all right?
The sound, we can definitely hear you louder.
My internet working better?
Loading, but the sound is still a little bit, it's still a little bit off in the I don't know, pixelated voice. So let's give it a shot. Also,
okay. Any
also
better? All right, we're gonna try this.
One trick that might work too is turning your camera off. Sometimes that can help with the sound, just as one option if that might help with the internet.
I can't get it off.
Oh, you're sounding good now. I think you should start presenting.
Okay, all right. Okay, hello, this is Penelope from Randolph College in Lynchburg, Virginia, which is right in the middle of the state. We're in a small college town, which is very welcoming to college students. We have a very large campus for all 600 of us. We're a tight-knit community, and our motto is to be an original. So this presentation might be a little different than what you've seen, and we'll just go forward from there. We have 30 majors, 43 minors, and 3 graduate programs. You can major in almost anything. Our most popular major is biology, but we still offer Latin and classics as a major, and a lot of other small niche majors that other schools may not have. We're a popular choice for transfer students. I'm a graduate of Randolph College as a transfer student and found it to be a very smooth transition with the small campus and the very close-knit community feeling. It was a very easy transition to start at college after a few years off. All students with need receive additional financial aid, so a FAFSA is strongly encouraged when you apply to Randolph. We try and meet our students' financial need, and we understand that you may have individual special circumstances, such as you may be a parent, you may be a veteran, you may be homeless. Everyone's situation is different, and we will work with you one-on-one. And that is probably the biggest advantage to a very small school, is that we have the resources and time to work with each and every student. We will take up to 68 transfer credits, and that can be from any community college. From Virginia community colleges, almost all credits will transfer, and any other accredited community college will advise on that individually. Transfer credit evaluations and academic advising is provided to you during the admission process. So before you make any sort of commitment, you will know exactly how many credits will transfer, what grade level you're at, and what classes you'll likely be taking for the next 2 years. And for 2021-2022, we are changing our curriculum. We're calling it Take Two. Take Two means that you will take 2 classes for 7 weeks. That's 4 classes a semester. This is going to look a bit like this. We're going to have Wildcat Wednesdays. So your Wednesdays will be your own. You can go to an internship, lots of different things can happen during Wildcat Wednesdays, including field trips, we hope. Applying to Randolph is always free and easy. We have our own application and we'll also accept the Common App. There's no fees to apply. The materials you need to apply to admission to the college are transcripts from all the colleges you have attended. If you're transferring less than 30 college credits, we do need your high school transcripts. And there may be additional items. Don't be afraid to apply if your GPA is not super high. We understand that you're transferring for a reason and that sometimes people need to start over. We will automatically admit you with a 2.5 GPA, but we will consider other GPAs. We may ask for a writing sample or something like that. Excuse me. My slide's not working. So in order to be a successful transfer student, have an email address that you check frequently. Colleges will communicate with you primarily through email, so make sure that you have an email that you actually use. Sorry, excuse me. Complete your FAFSA early and completely. If you have any problems with it, please reach out to one of the college admissions counselors or financial aid counselor and ask questions if you don't understand. I'm sorry. Get involved. College is fun and exciting time for students. You don't have to live on campus to make friends, join a club, have a job, or attend social events. Your professors are people too. Building friendships with professors can be a rewarding part of the college experience. So be prepared to take some chances. Visit the campus before the semester starts. Do not choose a college that you have not visited. That would be a terrible mistake. So anywhere you're interested in going, try to go visit. It's also a good chance to check out academic buildings and athletic facilities, meet your admission counselor and members of the faculty. Take advantage of campus resources. Randolph College has a dining hall and a grill in the student center. I'm sorry. The Academic Services Center is located in the library. Tutoring is free and widely available. All athletic facilities and workout rooms are available to students for all students to use. We do have athletic teams at Randolph and a lot of other things. The Career Development Center offers free career counseling and resume help. They can even help you find an internship. We're the only college in the United States that has an internship with the National Gallery in London. So every summer we send 3 students there. They don't have to be art students. They can be business or marketing, science, but 3 interns go abroad every summer to the National Gallery. The Mayer Museum is a world-class museum of early and modern American art. It is located on campus and is totally free to visit, so be sure to check it out. Finally, the financial aid counselor and transfer student coordinator. I would love for you to email me or give me a call and we'll talk about transferring. Ugh.
Thank you, Penelope, so much for sharing with us about Randolph College. I'm glad we were able to get more information about the school shared at the end. We have reached the end of our time together this evening. I just want to say thank you so much to all of our presenters for sharing not just facts and figures about each of your schools, but your passion and excitement for the opportunities for students in and outside the classroom. For everyone watching, we know that choosing a school as a transfer student is a really big decision, and we hope that you feel inspired now to learn more about each of these great programs and build relationships as you look to choose your next academic home. Now that we are coming to the end, when you close your window, there'll be a quick 4-question survey, and we would appreciate any feedback that you can provide. We've had a number of different programs for the transfer fair, for virtual transfer fair for all Virginia students. You can see the recording for this presentation, as well as for all of the presentations that were part of our program on the website strivescan.com/Virginia, where you registered. They'll be posted in about a week's time. We hope that you'll take advantage of viewing more. Once again, thank you everyone for sharing time with us and watching this video, and best wishes in your college search. Goodbye.